Today's item comes from an artist who vanished without a trace.
He sort of created this great mystery in the canyons that he loves so much.
Before Everett Ruess created a mystery, he created art. From his parents' home in Los Angeles, he traveled alone for extended periods of time deep into the wilderness of the western U.S., capturing the simple but striking forms of landscape around him.
He did these prints by carving in linoleum and then putting the ink over and then pressing it onto paper. He's quite collectible because of the great story that goes along with him.
He was a pretty young guy doing this, right?
In his 20s, yeah, and this was in the 1930s.
Because if an artist goes to southern Utah today, that's still great, but they're driving in an air-conditioned car, they're going to set up their easel, they're going to stay at a nice bed and breakfast. How was Everett doing this in the 1930s?
On horseback with a string of burros. And then he bartered and traded with people to get materials for his next big adventure.
Everett's last known big adventure began in November 1934, somewhere near the Escalante River in Garfield County.
Never returned, was never heard from ever again.
Some speculate he died in a flash flood. Others think he was murdered. In 2009, one such story led to the DNA testing of human remains, but they were not a match.
What do you think happened to Everett Ruess?
I think that he holed up in a cave and decided he never wanted to come back to civilization anymore. He loved the landscape and just wanted to stay there and live out his days, and I think that's what happened to him.
Everett Ruess may be lost forever.
But what we do have are his expressions of this really beautiful landscape that we know he really loved, and those live on.
Todd Tanner, Fox 13 News, Utah.